I really need some workers for our Mission to Mars project. So basically our plan is we're gonna go hire the homeless. Let's go find them real quick. Sir, you look like an eligible candidate for Mars Mission to Mars project. Tell me what your name is.
My name is Cannon.
Cannon, do you think you are certified to be our CTO?
Oh yeah, I was before AI took my job.
Yeah. Okay. This could work. Okay, sir, you look like an eligible candidate for our Mission to Mars project. Have you had any experiences with temperature sensors and all that jazz?
No.
No? We could certify you up real quick.
I can do that.
You look like you'd be a perfect quality assurance manager to make sure our work is all nice and safety. There's no more homeless, so we're gonna have to go back to our other candidate. Excuse me, what is your name? Sophia, okay. Have you had any experiences with AI perchance?
Yes, right before AI took my job. I was a manager at one point before AI took my job.
You look like you could be a perfect.
Now I'm homeless.
You look like you could be a perfect specimen for our operations manager to actually control on how we're gonna be doing our marvelous feat on Mars. On Earth, hotels more focused on comfort, but on Mars, it's more of a survivability aspect, right? So not only we need to be comfortable, we need to be able to live. So basically, if life support systems fail, guests could experience extreme discomfort, damaged equipment, or even life-threatening situations that could end up in the death of many, many people, and obviously, our company would obviously suffer. So Mars, if you may not know, at night it becomes very, very cold, and during the day it becomes very, very hot. So not very ideal for human life and adaptations, especially in the very small window we have. So we're going to be incorporating our temperature sensors, which prevent you from dying. So now I have our wonderful CTO on how we're actually going to complete this monstrosity on Mars.
We will be using Tinkercad to implement our sensors on our Mars hotel. It will monitor the inside and the outside of the hotel. And we will have voltage that wires through the complex, making sure that when the Fahrenheit is picked up, it transmitted to our LCD screen and displayed in Fahrenheit so we can see the temperatures.
Okay, so here was our first temperature sensor. This was our first prototype. Basically, we thought the 9-volt battery would be a good idea, but then we realized that it might cost a lot of money to transport to Mars, and the 9-volt battery, it just really isn't good in the long run with battery life and all that. So our second design was this one. This one is a lot better. However, it is more complex and may be confusing to our staff and our employees. So using those two things, we came up with the final temperature sensor. This is our design for the final temperature sensor. It uses an LCD screen to display the temperature, and then there's a built-in temperature sensor, and then what that temperature sensor does is it reads the temperature and then moves it and displays it onto the LCD screen.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1.
So guys, how we doing?
Doing good, you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So what difficulties have we faced during our project?
So, as operations manager, a difficulty we faced was with time management, and we worked around that by creating an efficient timeline that organizes our tasks and makes sure we get everything done on time.
So what problems did you have during our?
So our main problem was that we were using Premiere Pro to edit the videos, but I realized that there's a subscription that I needed to pay, and our company ran out of money, so we switched over to DaVinci Resolve as a solution.
Okay. Cannon, what about you?
Besides my medical issues, I faced some, sensor issues. I couldn't really find some good sensors, had to, peer review. And also, I had to, decode it, debug it myself, along with peer reviews, because, you know, sensors aren't just made the right way these days with the AI taking over.
So what do we learn here? What do we learn here?
I learned that peer reviews and debugging is probably the way to go, even if I think the AI, you know, the AIs that took my job are really good at making sensors. I think I should still double check.
Okay, now what did we learn?
So I learned a valuable lesson when it comes to picking software and doing more background research on software, and also making sure that there's not a subscription so that we don't run out of money.
So something we learned is to manage our time efficiently, because that is extremely important in ensuring we get everything done on time and that it's the best quality it could possibly be.
One thing I learned as CEO is to get everybody together to cooperate and complete a certain goal. So for example, our project, we had a lot of difficulties with our sensors and we didn't really know like what to do. So we got people of all sorts. For example, guys, where are you going? Get back here. Okay, fine. All right. So and then we made them obviously complete our tasks by finding our temperature sensor, and Canon edited it, and we worked all together collaboratively to complete our goal.
We've just passed 1 minute to atmospheric entry, current altitude 121 miles, current velocity 12,084 miles per hour.
At this point in time, we should be on the ground.